Hello there, welcome to Emerald House of Cars, and today we're going to take you around this 2015 Nissan Juke. It's a 1.5 litre diesel manual TEKNA DCI in grey, and it has a wonderful 37,000 miles on the clock. It's a 2015 plate. That is extraordinary, but let's have a look around and see what else this car has to offer. I mean, first and foremost, we've got these gorgeous lightning bolt headlights right there on the front. There's the left, there's the right. We've got our gorgeous lights as well down here as well, full moon, and coming on down here as well we've got our little fog lights just nuzzled under there, set against that honeycomb black grille there as well. And let's follow our lovely grey underside and see the other side there. You got your fog lights, you got your full moon, and you got your lightning bolt there as well. Now that's all bookending this gorgeous front Nissan grille. It's black. It's got the chrome Nissan badge on there as well. This lovely little chrome shelf. This is a gorgeous looking Juke. I love the way the black, the grey, the chrome, it all works together to look absolutely incredible. And you also have our gorgeous large windscreen there as well, with our green emerald seal of approval. And I'll explain that a little bit later. Coming on down here as well, let's have a look at the rest of the car. Again, you can see up the side, you got beautiful straight lines all the way up and down right there. You got tinted glass there on the back, and you got this beautiful grey wing mirror with your service indicator there as well. And let's have a look up, and you see the car itself. It is rather large. The roof is in great nick all the way around. Same goes for the antenna there as well, and our sport style rear door handles as well. Absolute little dream right there. Coming on around the back here, again you can see the car is very big, it's bold, it's boisterous, and it's got so much more life left to live in it. You can see we've got our tinted rear glass there by our rear wiper. We've got these wonderful tail lights in the rear just cutting into the car, as you can see on the left there and the right. And again, they're in great nick, no scratchy scuffs, marks, anything of the sort. As you can see, this car is a pure drive. All the badges on this vehicle are in immaculate condition. There's the Nissan badge. There's our Juke badge down there as well. And let's have a look. Down here, we got our fog lights. I do apologise for some of the wetness down here, but we have just pulled the car in from the rain. You can see we're in great nick all the way around. That honeycomb black again. The fog lights. Got our chrome exhaust there as well. Everything's just looking brilliant. I mean, this is a great bit of stock. So much life to live. It's, you know, the amount of miles on it, the years it's lived, it's been handled so sensibly by its past owners, and we've done just that. Now we've opened the boot up, and you can see it's got even more space available. Interior lighting. I mean, it's a big car. It's got a lot of room, and it's got even more. You open that up, and there's a little drawer under there. So if you want to put something, maybe you want to hide something right next to our car combi bag, you can do that right there. Christmas coming up, this would be the perfect place to hide some Christmas presents right there in the boot. But if you're thinking to yourself, kind of fancied a bit more space than that, well, luckily you got your 60-40 split on the rear chairs. You can push those down, and if you ever want to make like a trip to the tip, you can push those down and get far more in your car than you bargained for. Really appreciate that. Just want to draw your eye towards we've got this very small little mark right there. Again, it's par for the course for a used vehicle, and the fact that there's only this on this vehicle is a wonderful sign. We are all about transparency here at Emerald, so we're not here to sell you a lemon. We're here to be on the same page and show you what the car is, because we want you, most importantly, we want you to come on down and see the car for yourself and not see any surprises. So you see more of this tinted glass in the rear, you see more of these sport style door handles here, and we're just having a look around at the rest of the vehicle. Again, you can see those beautiful straight lines all the way around. Gorgeous straight lines, gorgeous grey, safety indicator there as well. Just a real good time all the way around. Car is looking incredible, but that's the outside. Let's have a look at the inside. Let's finally put these sport style handles to use. I love that. I think that's a great design feature on the Juke. And you can see Inside, in the rear, we have gorgeous part leather seats. I mean, just look at them in black. So comfortable. You got your white stitching all the way around there as well. This, my friends, is all you could ever want when it comes to a comfortable driving experience. You got a fair bit of legroom. You got your child seat locks right there as well, so you got a couple of kids in car seats. You can lock them in safely and securely, and most importantly, the material, it's breathable. You're getting all the style points of black leather, but without any of the drawbacks. I mean, winter, this is going to be a lifesaver, and summer, you are not going to burn yourself in these leather seats. That, my friends, is incredible. Coming around to the front, you can see we got our central locking points right there. We got our electric window controls. We got our chrome door handle. We got our speaker system. We got our fitted Juke floor mat, which is always a really underappreciated thing with these cars. The mats are brilliant, and of course they're fitted as well, so they fit an absolute dream. You should hope so. You got our navigator seats. You got our driver's seats, again with the white stitching, again with that breathable material, and again with all the style points in the world. I mean, this is a great looking interior. It's a comfortable interior. Tell you what, let's hop on in and check out the rest of the interior. So, as you can see, the inside, again, 37,000 miles on the clock. This is what you'd expect. Hardly looks like it's been touched. All the stitching is still in place, not a stitch nor seam out of place whatsoever. Same goes over there, over our instruments. We have a look here at the steering wheel, and you can see we've got our telephone. Well, first and foremost, you get your steering wheel controls, you get your telephone options right there, your sound options right there as well, and you got your cruise control settings as well built in. This is also a start-stop engine, as you can see right there. Luckily, I've got the key in my bag, or in my pocket I should say. I've got rather deep bag size pockets. Let's turn this puppy on. Lovely jubbly. It releases the steering wheel very nice and quick, and we're going straight in. Let's have a look at our center console here, our Nissan center console, and of course it loads up straight away. Our FM radio, and let's have a look at our FM list. As you can see, we got all the FM stations that you can think of, but let's say there's nothing on there FM that you particularly like. Click on radio, puts you to AM. You can see there, I've always been a DAB fan myself, and as you can see, we've got a DAB list full of all those classics. Let's run classic right now. Absolutely gorgeous. I can listen to that. That for me just puts my mind completely at rest. Now, of course, you got your Bluetooth telephone connectivity right there. Obviously, I haven't connected this phone because we are filming with it currently. You've also got your CD slot in there. So you got your CD. Obviously, there is no CD inserted. You also have an aux input system that I'll show you down a little bit later. And of course, you got your controls there and there as well. You can adjust your volume nice and easy. I mean, this right here, friends, is everything you'd need possibly to have a great journey in this car. Something on the radio, something on a CD, something via aux input. You're definitely going to find the perfect road music here. And I think if we get this on, no, I think I've got to click that start stop again. There we go. So let's click it on. Let's click it on. Let's do it. There we go. We got our 360 camera, our reversing camera. It's all here. Safe to maneuver. The car is, it's quite a bulky car. It's robust. It's a Juke. What would you expect? But it's nice to throw in this feature here to make sure that you can fit into tight holes. Not a problem at all in this Juke. Coming on down here, you see we got both our dual zone climate control and our D mode. We're going to start off with D mode. Let me just turn the radio off there. Start off with D mode. You see all the different kinds of driving modes you can drive in. I like it in normal, although if I want to pinch the pennies, I can put it in eco right there, which is wonderful. And of course, it'll give me all the drive info that I need. You got your G-force, you got your eco info, so your fuel economy record, very, very important, especially in times like this. And your setup there as well, so you can adjust your display brightness, your button brightness, all that good stuff. Or if you're in a mood for a bit of torque, bit of strength, you can put it in sport mode right there, and you've got your G-force right there. Stick it in sport. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that's just wonderful right there, isn't it? Pretty much any mood you're in, any way you want to drive, It's perfect for every day. You're never going to wake up and not be able to drive this the way you want it. You come up here and click on climate. You got your dual zone climate control. You got your air conditioning. You got front and rear windscreen demisting settings as well. There you go. You can hear it. It's a big boy. That's of course. Oh, ho, ho, ho. So there you go. I mean, as the climate changes, as we go into winter, as the winter goes in the spring, this thing is going to be an absolute lifesaver. So it's really good to have it here. And of course, down here, I think we can just about make it out. You got your USB input and your aux input there as well. So you want to connect your phone, play anything through the speaker system, through your phone, you can do it right down there. And of course, there's a little tray to just keep it out of the way and stop having messy wires everywhere. Got your 6-speed gearbox in gorgeous black. Really, really nice there with a lovely chrome trim all the way around. Got your manual handbrake right there with this tactile leather grip. Feels wonderful to touch. Couple of cup holders. You can see we got our locking wheel nut under there as well. And of course, we got our big leather armrest too. You lift that up and you have access to the most important thing you're going to need this winter, which is heated seats for both the navigator and the driver as well. That right there is worth the price of admission alone. But we chuck in interior lighting, chuck in a Paddy Moji air freshener, chuck in a vanity mirror right there that you can open if you put some effort in, unlike me, and you've got yourself a terrific vehicle. It's practical, it's robust, it's safe, it's got all these little gadgets in that really do put it a step above all the other Jukes in its class. And the fact that it's 2015, the fact that it's got so few miles on the clock, the fact that it's in such good nick all the way around, the fact that it's got undergone a 128-point check, and not just undergone but passed it, this, my friends, is an absolute dream. Now I am just going to come and show you that 1.5 litre engine. I've got a bit confused. I'm looking for the controls, and as you can see, the controls are just down here, driver's side. So I've opened that up, and let's have a look at that engine. Now this vehicle has passed our Emerald 128-point check. That's why it's got the big green tick. The bonnet itself is very easy to get up if you have two hands, although if you have one, you can manage it just like I have. And you can see that this car is in absolute mint condition. Now we've taken it out for a test drive. It drives beautifully, it handles great, it's very receptive. Stick it in sport mode, it's rather quick, especially when you think about it's a Juke. Like, it's much more nippy than you'd think it would be. I myself like eco mode. I do like to pinch the pennies, and you know what, you stick it in eco mode, it really does work out to be very economical all the way around. Now this vehicle's passed our 128-point check, which means that everything that could be checked has been checked, and it's got that Emerald seal of approval. We are a family-run dealership. It's not just about treating customers like family. It's not just about treating staff like family. It's all about treating the stock as if we're going to hand it over to a family member ourselves. Would I feel safe handing this over to my elderly mother? Maybe she wants to go play the bingo. Would I feel safe handing it to her? Well, now that I know it's undergone and passed the 128-point airwood inspection, I've never felt safer of anything more in my life. Well, there you have it. That is our 2015 Nissan Juke 1.5 TEKNA in grey. It's absolutely gorgeous bit of stock all the way around. The mileage, the year, the condition, it's got so much more life left in it to give, and so many more adventures to go on, hopefully with yourself, if you fancy coming down and seeing it for yourself. Take it out for a test drive, see the way it handles. It's a bulky car, it's practical, it's robust, but it handles very gently. That is what I found myself very odd, but it's quite comforting, I must say. It's a big car that drives like a smaller car, so it really is the best of all worlds. It's got all these great gadgets and features inside. D mode, dual zone climate control, DAB, FM, AM radio, CD, everything you could possibly need to have a crackerjack journey in this Nissan Juke. And I also just think it's a gorgeous little motor. I think the grey really pops. It'll pop especially more in the summer, so it's worth getting it right now and getting it getting your feet under the table for summer. But if there's anything more you'd like to know about this vehicle that I haven't mentioned in this video, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me or any of my colleagues here at Emerald House of Cars. We love having the chat, we love having the crack, and we love answering questions and handing out information to help you feel more safe, secure, informed, and most importantly, empowered when starting your car buying journey with Emerald. Thank you so much for listening to this video. It is truly an honor to have 15 minutes of your time, and I do appreciate it. Please come on down, I'll get the kettle on, and it'll be great to meet you in person. Thank you so much. Stay safe.